Hello and welcome to Movie Trailer Rankings. If you think movie trailers are an art form and you want to know which ones are best and why, you are in the right place. Today we're looking at the new trailer for My Sweet Monster. Where will it end up on the leaderboards? We think it depends on these key factors, so look for them as we watch the trailer, analyze it, score it, and rank it. As always, let us know what you think by posting in the comments below. Are you ready? Let's get started.
The giant serpent defeated. The princess was free at last. Tears sparkled in her eyes like...
The clock tower's no place for a fragile girl like you, sweetie.
Quite right. To be continued.
Princess Barbara never lived by the rules until tradition caught up with her.
Princess Barbara!
I'm glad to welcome you all in honor of my daughter Barbara's wedding.
What?
Let's waltz, Highness.
Fireball.
What fireball?
It's a pony.
That's a pony?
Darling!
I can't marry that horrid man.
Now she's getting a crash course on what it's like out in the wild.
Who are you?
I swear I didn't touch anything.
You're Princess Barbara?
Yes?
Today's your lucky day, Human. We're gonna sell you back to the palace.
What? To the palace?
Come on! A royal kiss!
Not to my dad's palace.
She's been kidnapped.
We have to act fast.
Here you are, runner. Whoa!
I know I'll fall in love.
Forget it, she's not your kind. What do you see in her? She has no horns, no fur.
I feel it, my heart will reveal it.
You're the kindest monster in the world.
All this is mine.
Life is an adventure.
I know I'll fall in love.
Get him!
To be traveled together. Featuring the voices of Pauly Shore, Haley Duff, and John Heder.
I ran away to the ends of the earth to look for my prince.
Did you?
I found him.
My Sweet Monster.
What? Move now?
Alright, hey, if this is the first time you have been to our channel, welcome. We are glad that you're here. If you want to learn more about how we rank movie trailers, you can look at this link in the upper right-hand corner, or there's a link to it in the description below. There's a video there that explains our whole process. Check it out, let us know what you think. So in order to rank this trailer, first we're going to need to cover a few of what are many critical non-factors for this movie. And so critical non-factors are things about the movie that we don't want to let affect the score of the trailer. So it's baggage that comes along with the movie that we don't want to let affect our final score. We're trying to score the trailer here, not the movie. And so this is an example of a movie that's really getting in the way of the trailer, that the editors of the trailer, the marketing team really have to work around a lot of what's going on in this movie. Not that it's terrible, but there's just sort of a lot of baggage that comes with it. And so some of the critical non-factors for this trailer are the casting. Pauly Shore is not a huge draw, I will say, in most people's estimation. And so whatever you think of his participation in this movie or his role here or his acting or lack thereof, we're going to try to set that aside and not have it be about, not have our ranking for this trailer be about the casting decisions. Production design is another one. This is kind of to me, as I watch, it's sort of a strange world that they've created. It's fantasy, but there's also robots, and the monsters that are there are sort of oddly designed. They're like, I don't know, they look like something out of Monsters, Inc., but with human faces. It's strange. Some of it's just downright strange, and it's a little bit jarring even to watch. But all of that, we have to try to set that aside. That's not something that's within the control of the editors of the trailer. We're trying to think about whether or not this is actually a good trailer. And then on top of that, a friend of the channel actually picked this up. I missed it the first time, but Lionsgate's advertising the wrong actor. In the title, it says Hilary Duff is playing this role, but actually in the credits, it's her older sister, Haley. So which one is it, Lionsgate? You got to get it right. This is sort of, I hope, just an honest mistake. But maybe if Hillary finds out that they're using her to try to sell this movie, that things might not go well there. So let's set all those things aside and move on to the scoring. Like I said, there's a lot of things to set aside here. So the real question is, does this trailer measure up? Does it do its job? Well, according to the scores here, it's definitely falling short. The music's not great, but it's not... the music is okay. It's not terrible. It's not great. The style is in decent shape, but on a technical front and certainly on a narrative front, this trailer is struggling. And on the technical end, it's trying to, at times anyway, to mask the fact that this is a dubbed film. If you look it up, it's originally Russian, and there are just too many places where the voiceover doesn't even come close to matching the mouth movements and things like that. And not that it would or that you should expect it to per se, it's a dub, but if you're trying to hide it, which they're obviously doing, there are a few things that could have been done better and may actually have been done better in the Pinocchio trailer that this same studio and I believe the same marketing department put together just a few weeks ago. You can find that in a link in the upper right-hand corner. We just did a review on that. But for starters, this trailer is just too long. So if you're trying to hide the fact that this is a dubbed movie, just make it shorter. We'll get into this part in a second, but the story is about as cookie cutter as it gets. We just don't need character dialogue to walk us through it, which means we don't need to be seeing them talking, which means we don't need to see the bad dub. And so there's a lot that they're showing here that they don't need to show. And the end result is it just makes the trailer feel choppy and disjointed. On the narrative side, they're starting with the tale as old as time, and they're showing us pretty much every story beat. So we're all familiar with this, and yet here we are. We're seeing every story beat. We see the entire movie, basically. And the closing line, voiceover line, I found him, is in this sort of flippant tone. While it might actually work well in the movie, I don't know. For the trailer, that's just wrong, especially right at the end. Everything about it says, you don't need to see this movie. And you know what? I think she's right. So overall, we're going to give the trailer for My Sweet Monster a score of 5.0 out of 10. So we'll take a look at the leaderboard, see where it ends up. There's only 2 this week, so it's going to come in number 2. It won't keep that. And it's our 6th one of the month, so it's number 6 in the month. Way out of the top 10 for the year. So hey, if you like what you've seen here, you want to see more movie trailer rankings and reviews like this, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button. It really helps out the channel. And we want to hear from you. Let us know what you think. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't go anywhere. More trailer reviews are just a click away.